I know Damian Lillard is so loyal to the Blazers, but I'm sorry, for both parties, it is time to get a trade done this offseason. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Just about a month ago on February 15th, I uploaded a Trailblazers rebuild, getting Dame help, winning a championship, and building around him. But the Blazers just shut him down for the remaining part of the regular season, the final 7 games, because they are the 13th seed, and they're most likely not even going to make the play-in tournament. A play-in tournament, right? Like, they're not even going to be a top 10 seed with Damian Lillard. It's embarrassing. I'm like, yes, Dame has missed some time this year, and like Nurkic as well, and Shaedon Sharpe. I'm like, granted, Simon's missed minimal time. Same with Dame, like playing around 60 games isn't that bad. Like, other stars have missed a lot more. They didn't really have a clear direction at the deadline, trading away Josh Hart, bringing in Cam Reddish, bringing in Matisse Thybulle. And yeah, I'm going to trade Dame in this offseason and do a Blazers rebuild without him. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Right before the season ends, Shaedon Sharpe ruptures his left Achilles. If he misses the start of next year, I'm going to be pissed. And his development might get screwed up. This team is cursed. And now I don't think Damian Lillard is going to make an All-NBA team. Playing under 60 games on a non-playoff team, that's tough to make it. And he had an incredible season. So yeah, not making the play-in tournament, it sucks. You have the Grizzlies and the Cavs in the finals, and the Cavs win in 6 with Donovan Mitchell being your finals MVP. I'm like kind of scared to see what I have to trade Damian Lillard for. We'll see. I'm going to do the best possible deal. We have projected the 8th overall pick. There's protections on that where we're going to be keeping it. Don't worry. Oh my goodness. We don't have the 8th pick. I think that means we moved up. Let's go. A whole new era in Portland. I mean, if I get Wemby, do I keep Lillard? No. We're trading Dame no matter what pick we get. It would be kind of fitting, though, if we ended up with Scoot Henderson and he replaces Dame. And we're in the top 3. This is kind of nuts, man. This is kind of nuts. Are we really going to end up with the 3rd pick? We end up with the 3rd pick. So it's not 1. It's not 2. But hey, 3 is not too bad. I will take that. Better than dropping to 10. And we also get the Knicks' first round pick as well at 23. We're going to keep Chauncey Billups for at least 1 more year, because I want to see what he could do as this team rebuilds next year. So unless there's some surprise at the top, we're probably going to have Brandon Miller at 3. But Anthony Simons, like, he took a huge step this year for the Blazers. I'm excited to see what he can do going into his age 25 season. He's going to be our starting shooting guard. Jeremy Grant will be a free agent. If I could work out a sign and trade with him, I would definitely do that. I hated when they gave him this contract. I still hate it now. Yusuf Nurkic is here for 3 more years. He's somehow still only 28. Feels a lot older. I could look to see if a team wants him as well. Nasir Little is another guy that's under contract. I don't think I'm going to be moving him. Shaedon Sharpe, I'm hoping, is ready for the start of the season. It doesn't look like he will be. Jabari Walker is just going to be a rotational piece. So let's see. Scoot goes number 1. Oh my God. Tell me Brandon Miller goes number 2. That would be the funniest thing. No, Wemby does go 2. So I don't know why the Rockets didn't want Wemby. We are going to take Brandon Miller with the 3rd overall pick, though. We need some wings on this team. This team hasn't had like a really good wing. I couldn't even tell you the last really good one. Like Brandon Roy, maybe? Like Wes Matthews? I couldn't tell you the last like all-star wing they had. Like Clyde Drexler. As pick 5 was traded for Lauri Markkanen. And there's probably some Blazer wing I'm forgetting now. All right, so with our second first-round pick, I ended up with Chris Murray. Didn't want another, like, super raw young player, so I got Chris Murray out of Iowa. He could be a good 3-point shooter for us right away. And then we got Zach Edey there in the second round. I believe he is staying at Purdue, but it'll be a fun guy. I don't know if he's ever going to crack our rotation. Trendon Watford's definitely going to come back. I'm going to decline the options on Kevin Knox and Keon Johnson. It will free up $5.8 mil. So I'm going to try to see if Orlando would do some type of deal for Dame. I'm going to ask for a high price of Franz, Wendell Carter Jr., and Jalen Suggs. I would throw in, like, Yusuf Nurkic as well in this deal if we can get off of his contract. I don't think that they're going to accept this, but we're going to at least offer to them. They were offering me Banchero, but I was like, okay, I'm not going to take Banchero from you, so would you give me Franz? Let's do this package. They say no. I definitely have like a player I would throw in, like Nasir Little. Like, this is a good young trio to pair up with Brandon Miller and Anthony Simons and Shaedon Sharpe. Come on, let's go. So we make a major deal. The Orlando Magic add Damian Lillard. We had Franz Wagner. We had Wendell Carter Jr. We get off of Nurkic's long-term deal. And we also had Jalen Suggs. So we do have a lot of guards, though, with Suggs, Simons, and Sharpe. We can kind of move Jalen Suggs to the point guard spot, though. I'm going to extend the qualifying offer to both Thybulle and Reddish. Like I said, we could do probably a sign and trade with Jeremy Grant. I'm actually going to pick up Drew Eubanks on a 2-year deal, give him a team option. We do have a little bit of cap space, but I don't think anybody's trying to like rush into sign with Portland after we just traded away Damian Lillard. Kyrie goes to the Jazz. KP to the Spurs. All right, I wanted to see if the Clippers would do this sign and trade. We're going to get Bones Highland, Batum, and a 2027 first for Jeremy Grant. They would want Trent and Watford. I got to take on Rocco. You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to add some draft capital there. We pick up another young player in Bones Highland. So we have a pretty decent, like, deep guard rotation. Like, we have Suggs, Bones Highland, Anthony Simons, Shaden Sharp, and that's about it. Like, that's a lot. So I want to maybe get another center on this team. I'll give, like, Dwight Powell a 1-year deal, and we should be ready to go for next year. Actually, I don't think I'm going to sign Dwight Powell. I'm going to resign that. Let's go after a power forward. PJ Washington would be fun. Let's Grant on a 1-year deal. Now, I would give Hashimura a flyer 1-year deal. Like, I don't think we're going to be great next year. You know what? I'm going to renounce the rights on Thabo and Reddish because I would like to play Brandon Miller and Chris Murray a little bit. We take a look at play progression. Simons is up. Wagner is up. Suggs is up. Sharp. Okay, he's up though. I'm hoping he's good, but I think he's still hurt. I'm also going to be releasing Nicholas Batum before the season starts, as well as Robert Covington. It's all about the rebuild. I want to play the young guys. All right, so it's going to be a 9-man rotation right now, but once Shaden Sharp comes back, it's going to be a 10-man rotation. So it's going to be Bones Highland, Anthony Simons, Franz, Brandon Miller, and Carter Jr. as the starting 5. I kind of like that. The bench is going to be Jalen Suggs, Rui Hashimura, Chris Murray, and Drew Eubanks. And then, like I said, once Shaden Sharp's back, it's going to be a 10-man rotation. We're going to be 1.5-star defense. No, I'm just going to go to balanced. Just kidding. We'll go to 7 seconds. I'll change Bilb's preferred system. All right, first game of the season's at home against the Timberwolves. We end up losing by 32 points. Might be that type of season. Lost by 17 to the Nuggets. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to keep our first round pick, so I don't mind losing. It's not the end of the world. Carter Jr. gets hurt. He could play through it. All right, can we at least get like a win here on game 4? Hey, there we go. We beat the Grizzlies by 7. Simons and Miller combined for 51. Bones Highland is very inefficient. Man, Shaden Sharp can't catch a break this season. When he came back from that ruptured Achilles, he had a pinched nerve in his back, and now he has a severe right ankle sprain out 8 to 10 weeks. And we were 23-15. We're actually playing really well. Anthony Simons is playing out of his mind though this season. We're kind of building around him and Franz, who's also having a great year. So Damian Lillard is a starter on team Jason Tatum. He's having a great year in his age 33 season. The Orlando Magic though. All right, let's just ignore that. I mean, not every trade's got to be a win-win, right? I can win some trades. And we're basically at the trade deadline. Oh man. Suggs gets hurt. Okay, I wasn't trading him. So we're okay with like a first round exit or losing in the playing tournament. So I'm going to move Rui Hashimura, who's on the last year of his deal, for Davis Bertans from the Miami Heat just to match the salary. And we get their 2028 unprotected first. So we may not get our first round pick this year, but we have a nice Clippers pick down the line, as well as a nice Heat pick down the line. And this opens up a little bit more playing time for Chris Murray. And we're going to finish this season, I think, over 500 as long as we don't lose out. Could definitely happen. We're getting so many injuries left and right, but there we go. 42-40. First season post-game, we go above 500. That is a W in my books. Paolo Banchero with Dame is on All-NBA third team. We get Brandon Miller on All-Rookie first team. Shot 41 from 3, 81 from the line, 42 from the field. We'd like to get that up next season, but he had 6.8 assists. And we finished the season as the 6th seed, going up against the Warriors in round 1. They have Naz Reid as their starting center. They have Josh Green off the bench. That's a huge pickup. Orlando didn't even make the play-in tournament. God damn, Dame, I feel bad for you. Why is it whenever I have Wendell Carter Jr., he wants out? Anthony Simons led us in scoring. Wagner finished just below 20 points a game. There's Jalen Suggs, who finished with 5 assists and 2 steals, shot 35 from 3. Saw Brandon Miller. There's Shaden Sharp, 13 points, 36 from 3. He had a bunch of injuries this season. This is basically his second pro year because he came over from or out of high school back in the 2022 draft. So this is pretty good for a 20-year-old. And there's Bones Highland, who averaged 11 points. I like his role off the bench, just like 16, 17 minutes a night, maybe around 20, nothing more than that. We don't need him to have a super high usage, super high volume, 39 from 3. Let's go. All right, so this is what the rotation is going to look like. Suggs, Simons, Wagner, Miller, Carter Jr. with Sharp, Highland, Eubanks, and Murray off the bench. I am fine with losing in round 1. This season exceeded my expectations. We gave up 151 points in game 1. Unfortunately, though, we do not have our first round pick in the draft, which is fine. Game 3, Eubanks is fully healthy. Doesn't matter. We end up losing by 32. Can we just not get swept? That would be nice. Okay, there we go. We just came back down 3-0. That did not just happen. Holy shit. I would be so pissed if I were the Warriors. We beat them by 23, then beat them by 3, coming at 39 in that L. Game 6, we win by 32 points, And then in game 7, we won by 10. I can't believe it. Brandon Miller with a triple-double in game 4. And we advanced. We freaking won a playoff series. Now we're going up against New Orleans, a team that's probably going to destroy us. But Wagner and Simons, man, what a duo that is for the future. Game 1, we end up losing by 18. Not a great game 1. Can we win game 2? Nope, we end up losing by 2. Gotta win the close ones. Game 3, we lose by 12. Oh, man. All right. Well, can we come back down 3-0 in this series? It's 3-2. What? Stop. You gotta be kidding me. No way. 2K is pulling the biggest BS right now. What? We just came back down 3-0 twice. Twice. My head is hurting. My head is actually hurting. Are we better off going down 3-0? Because we're going to win 4 in a row. If this happens again, I think we got like a effed up 2K season. Okay, we actually won a game before game 4. We're down 3-1, and we end up losing in 5. Okay, so we make it to the conference finals after coming back from 3-0 against the Warriors and the Pelicans. That didn't make any sense at all. Like, I'm still speechless. Shout out to Simons for a really good conference finals. And hey, could we be in the NBA Finals next year? That would be kind of insane. So the Bulls are going to get our pick at 16. It's pretty good, though. I guess I got to keep Chauncey Billups, yeah. All right, so the Rockets, the team that beat us, have Daniel Gafford. I'm going to try to do maybe a Carter Jr. for Gafford swap. I do want a first-round pick, but they have pick 4, which I don't think that they're going to give to me. So would you give me this 2026 Nets first as well? Would they do that? They want to do a swap. All right, sure, we'll do that. I want a fresh face as our center, somebody that's not going to maybe get too upset. And I like Daniel Gafford as a player. I think he's kind of underrated. Shout out to the Pacers getting Xavier Booker. DJ Wagner goes to the Spurs. Matas Buzeos goes to the Jazz. We got Ray Santos, who is a 2-year Eurostage player. Team player options, Franz, welcome back. Same with Shaden Sharp, Jalen Suggs, Bones Highland. I'm not going to pick up the team option on Eubanks. You know what? I will, actually. I'll bring him back. I kind of liked him. Jabari Walker, no. Zach Edey, no. Bertans, no as well. We have nobody that we need to pay. We almost have the cap space to sign an Anthony Davis. I'm not going to do that, though. I mean, we could look for a true point guard, but I want to see what Suggs can do there next year again. I'm going to sign Wendy Gabriel to be like my third string center. So I guess Zach Edey could have just been that guy. We're going to sign Javon Carter to a 1-year deal. And let's just hope we see a ton of progression out of the young guys. Simon's up to an 88. Wagner's up, Shaden Sharp with a huge progression jump. I like to see all of that. All right, so it's going to be Suggs, Simons, Wagner, Miller, Gafford with Sharp, Bones Highland, Drew Eubanks, and Chris Murray off the bench. System proficiency is 3.5 stars, 7 seconds. First game of the season on the road, and Gafford breaks his leg. You gotta be kidding me. We ended up winning by 23, and it gets overshadowed because our starting center breaks his leg on opening night. All right, this team is insane. We're 29-12. In our second season without Damian Lillard. I mean, we made a great trade with the Magic on our end. We were able to draft Brandon Miller, who now is unfortunately hurt. Like, we got lucky in the lottery to get up there to 3, and he's been everything we could have asked for. We're 20 games above 500. Hey, Franz Wagner makes his first All-Star appearance. Oh my goodness, he is breaking out to being in that star tier. 50, 43, 84 splits, 24, 5.7, 4 assists a night, 1.3 steals. He is a baller, man, and he was the main piece that we got in that Lillard trade. Anthony Simons, I was going to say, I hope he's not taking a backseat. No, he's averaging 26 a night, 6 assists. I don't know how he wasn't an all-star. He's 50, 40, 90, 70% true shooting. This team is absurd. Do I make a win now move at the deadline? I don't know what that would entail. Is that us trying to upgrade point guard play? I think like Highland is really good in his minutes. I don't really want to give him any more. Like Suggs, I don't know. He's due for an extension in the offseason, him and Franz. I don't think I'm going to make any moves though. I'm going to just ride this team out. I mean, Shaden Sharp's been really good as well, shooting 44% from 3. Drew Eubanks is going to be out for the playoffs. He broke his right ankle. He's pretty good for us, man. That does hurt. I mean, he actually might be back for the playoffs. 2K is weird with their injuries. Luka Doncic is your MVP. Xavier Booker is your Rookie of the Year. Cole Anthony, 6th Man of the Year in Orlando. I'm pretty sure Fultz won it last year. Both of them are still backing up Damian Lillard. Wait, Xavier Booker made All-NBA first team as a rookie. What? How does he make it over Franz? Paolo Banchero, all-rookie third team, or excuse me, all-NBA third team. We didn't get anybody on those awards. We are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. See how good you could be without Damian Lillard. The Magic were in the play-in tournament, but didn't make it out of it. They drafted Taylor Hendricks. They have Emmanuel quickly. Come on. Oh, they were the 17 too, so they lost 2 in a row. Franz and Simons combined for just under 50 points a game. Man, for the playoffs, I don't even know how I want to adjust this rotation. We might go like 12 minutes to Wendy and Gabriel, about 10 to Chris Murray. Highland 23 is fine. Sharp 30 is fine. I kind of like 28 for Gafford. Miller 33. I got about 5 minutes left. Let's do 38 to Simons. 38 to Wagner. Taking on the Pelicans in round 1. We beat them last year, but going up against Zion in 2K is kind of scary. Can we defeat them and move on to round 2? We're up. Oh, there it is. Tied 2-2. Eubanks is back. So let's get him in the rotation. Come on. Let's see just actually how these games went. Game 1, blew them out by 16. Game 2, beat them by 24. Game 3, lost by 6. Game 4, lost by 11. Please don't lose in round 1. Oh my god, we win in 7. Let's freaking go. Alright, I guess a series win is a series win. Game 5, we got blown out. Game 6, we beat them by 11. And then, yeah, we blew them out in Game 7. Anthony Simons, 27 points in those 7 games. Now we're taking on Minnesota. They have the Ant-Man. They have Cat healthy. Do they not have Gobert? Is he hurt? Gobert is not there. McCollum going up against his former team. What did they do? Some like Jonathan Isaac, Nick Richards trade? Or like, is Gobert in Charlotte? What the hell's Gobert? Yeah, he was traded to the Pelicans for CJ McCollum. All right. I didn't even notice him. There, is he hurt? Yeah, it looks like Rudy Gobert is hurt, unfortunately. Wow. Let's see if we can beat Minnesota and go to the conference finals. Oh, Gafford's hurt. Hopefully he doesn't miss too much time. We win game 1 by 16. Simons with 43 and at 50, excuse me. We win game 2, though. Let's go. Simons with 33. He is so freaking good. Game 3, Gafford's back. Let's go. Wendy and Gabriel did play well for us, though, in those games. So let's see. Can we beat the Timberwolves here in game 3? No, they win. Don't let them come back and tie 2-2. Why is this going to be a thing? Please don't blow this lead. Oh my god, we're down 3-2. And we lose in 6. Really? They went 4 unanswered? What a shitty way to end the season, man, as Cavs win it again. Chris Paul retires on the Nets. We have our pick at 27. Chauncey Billups' contract is up, man. Try to steal a Nick Nurse. I think if we get Nick Nurse, I gotta sign him. Let's go. So we ended up with Dario Drobjak. I'm gonna butcher his name. I apologize if you are from Slovenia. We also got Ray Santos, that Euro stash player from Brazil. Pick up the team option on Brandon Miller, Chris Murray, and Shaden Sharp. We're gonna give Bones Highland, Jalen Suggs, and Franz Wagner all the qualifying offers. I would theoretically have enough money for Giannis. Tatum as well. I mean, if we can get Miles Turner, that'd be pretty sick. Oh my god, we just signed Giannis. Hold on. Is there any way I could keep my guys and sign Giannis? So let's renounce the rights on everybody. I would be able to, I think I would probably lose Jalen Suggs because I would just have to clear up about $4 million to keep Highland, but I have to clear up about $22 million to also keep Suggs. Do I really need Giannis? No. But I'm going to trade Dario and Ray Santos to the Spurs for some picks. So now I should be able to keep Bones Highland and maybe even Wendy and Gabriel as well. Or no, I want to keep Franz. So Wenyan, I'm not keeping you. That means Jalen Suggs is most likely going to have to leave. Wait, what is going on? Oh my god, I have to trade $370K. All right, I'm going to trade Chris Murray in a second for Noah Clowney in a second. He was the 30th pick, so that should be enough to keep Franz, as well as Bones Highland. That is annoying. So Jalen Suggs, it's been real. Maybe 2K will have some like weird glitch and I'm able to re-sign you as Tatum goes to the Nuggets. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is a Blazer. I mean, this team was the 1 seed. They were in the conference finals 2 years ago. Screw it. We're a free agency destination post Lillard. As Franz gets a deal from the Mavericks, I'm signing him. Let's also re-sign Bones Highland on a 4-year deal. There we go. 2K won't allow me to re-sign Suggs, unfortunately. I'm going to look to bring back Drew Eubanks on the minimum contract, as well as bring in Kenrich Williams on a 1-year deal. And lastly, let's get like the best point guard available, Devontae Graham. Why not? This team is stacked. All right, so I think I have to start Bones Highland as our point guard, unless we want to do Simons or Sharp there. I don't know. I think Highland's going to get like 25 minutes tonight as their starting point guard. I would like to do probably 35 to the trio of Anthony Simons, Franz Wagner, and Giannis. I did not expect that to be my big 3. when I started this. And we still have Shaden Sharp and Brandon Miller off the bench. So Noah Conley. Also, it's not Crawley, it's Clowney. He went to Bama with Brandon Miller. He's going to be a first-round pick, I think. We still have Kenrich Williams and Devontae Graham in case any injuries happen. So I got to find about 2 more minutes to give. So we'll just do 27 to Sharp and Miller, and then we'll just do there. So a trade we can make at the deadline is to upgrade point guard over Highland or center over Gafford. Balanced, we are 3.5 stars. It's finals or bust. So Giannis is an all-star on the Blazers. Obviously, the numbers aren't going to look as pretty as what like they probably were last year, but we do have 3 20-point-per-game scorers. Oh my God, it's not even Franz. He's at 18 now, and Shaden Sharp is up to 20 a night. We're 37 and 17. I'm like debating because we have Miller coming off the bench. We have Sharp coming off the bench. Could I make a trade for a center? I don't really love the offers I'm getting. Let's just go into the playoffs with the team we have now. And yeah, we're 54 and 20. We're like 18 and 3 since I last saw you guys, which is crazy. Come on, give me 60 wins this season. But the thing is with like Giannis and 2K, they don't love him like they do like Luka or LaMelo or Darius Garland. As I say that, though, he does win Depoy. And he gets on All-NBA second team. We are the 1 seed again going up against the Utah Jazz, who have Sexton and Irving, 2 former Cavs in their backcourt. Jarace Walker and Kessler in that front court. So we finished with 3 20-point-per-game scores. Brandon Miller at 17. Oh! Did he get this on the last day of the year? Oh my God. Spinal injury. He's out for the playoffs. Oh, that hurt. Oh man, I guess it could be worse. So 2K wants to try Simons at the 1. You know what? I'm kind of open to this. So Kenrich Williams is going to be getting minutes now that Brandon Miller isn't in the rotation. We sweep the Jazz on to round 2. We had 3 guys scored 27 plus a night. Simons, Wagner, and Giannis. Simons with 6.3 assists. I mean, him and Franz combined for 12 assists a night. Giannis averaged a 28-point triple-double. Come on, we have to beat New Orleans. We do. We've beaten them twice. They have Gobert healthy now. They have Ben Thompson starting, but we should beat them. They do have Giannis, though. We win in 5. It looked like either Brandon Ingram wasn't there or he was hurt, as Anthony Simons is a star. Maybe I have where I don't have injury notifications on, but what? Giannis tears his left MCL. Come on. I don't know if we're built for all this, man. I don't know if we are. Kenrich Williams, you're going to get like 22 minutes a night. Gafford, I'm going to need like actually, Noah Clowney. I can't say Crawley because that's not his name. It's Clowney. He's going to start for us. Kenrich Williams, 16 to Eubanks. I guess like 12 to Devontae Graham. That just sucks, man. That does. All right, so 38. We're going 40 to these guys. I'll probably go like 27, 30, 30. Let's take this game by game against Minnesota. They're starting McCollum this time around. Game 1 ends in a Trailblazers win by 8. We would have been cruising to the championship. We lose by 17 in Game 2. Game 3. No. We lose by 5. Game 4. We win. Massive win there. Simons and Sharp, thank you. Must win Game 5 in my opinion. And we lose. I hate this. Like, F this, 2K. You really... This is why injuries piss me off, man. This is why they piss me off. Come on. We can win this game. I believe in Simons. I believe in Wagner. Okay. Well, I don't believe in them anymore. F off. F off. That's just so frustrating, man. Because I think we would have went like 16 and 1. Like, that just sucks so freaking much. So, unfortunately, my camera did die. But you know I'm not going to finish this rebuild until I bring a title to Portland, as Wemby on the Pistons helps them win it all and is your finals MVP. LeBron retires on the Celtics, Harden on the Sixers, Paul George on the Clippers. I expect those 3 to go to the Hall of Fame. Couple good coaches as well. Mike Budenholzer, Dwayne Casey, Eric Spoelstra, and all 3 of those players do go to the Hall of Fame. Klay Thompson didn't go to the Hall of Fame. I don't know what 2K is on, because that's obviously a lock. So we have a potential top 10 pick from Brooklyn. Oh, just kidding. My dumbass did the wrong swap a few years ago, so it ends up going to the Rockets there at 9. We have our pick at 30. I still can't believe both Giannis and Brandon Miller got hurt for the playoffs. Like, we were going to 100% win it all. Shout out to Joseph Mayer being the #1 pick. We ended up taking Isvan Gari at pick 29. probably won't play for us. Noah Clowney is coming back. Obviously, Brandon Miller, his former Alabama teammate's coming back. Shaedon Sharpe, we're going to pay him a ton of money this offseason. Kevin Durant's a free agent, so is Kyrie. And Anthony Simons, so let's pay him a ton of money as well. Gafford, I would like to bring back as a centerpiece. We actually somehow still have like 17 million in cap. We won't, obviously, after we sign Simons and Sharpe and Gafford. Sharpe, I'm going to give him whatever he wants as well. We're going all in this year. I'm going to look to bring in Ayo Dosunmu to be a backup point guard on a 2-year deal. And we're going to sign guys like Grayson Allen and Luke Kennard, 2 former white shooting guards from Duke on 1-year deals, as well as bringing back Drew Eubanks on a 1-year deal as well. Giannis regresses. Maybe it's from the MCL injury. Well, yeah, it probably is. We could be in the market for an upgrade at center at the deadline. But honestly, for the playoffs, I might just do Giannis at the 5, Brandon Miller at the 4, Wagner at the 3, Sharpe or at least Simons at the 2, and then Highland at the 1. That's assuming everybody is healthy, though. Let's hope for the best this season. All right, so this team is 34-14. We've been pretty good with injuries so far. I mean, Giannis has missed some time, so has Brandon Miller, but they're fully healthy right now. That's all that matters. And we are the 2 seed in the Western Conference. All right, so we're here at the trade deadline. I could be in the market to try to upgrade the center position over Daniel Gafford, but I think he's honestly fine, and I don't really know if I'm going to have the matching salary to get it done. Getting Noah Clowney was like, what a trade that was. That was great. Bones Highland, maybe we look to get a more pass-first point guard. And we have this first-round pick from the Clippers that has great value. They're one of the worst teams in the NBA. So I'm going to trade Bones Highland after 4 years in Portland over to Charlotte for Dyson Daniels, and I get Trey Murphy out of this as well. So Daniels is going to start at the point guard position for us for the remaining part of the season. Nick Nurse gets Coach of the Year. We go 63-19. Giannis on All-NBA second team, as well as All Defensive first team. I think Dyson Daniels was also on there. There was another Trailblazer that I just kind of missed. And yeah, it was Dyson Daniels. So we are the 1 seed in the Western Conference, like I said. Here were the final stats. We had 5 guys score more than 18 points per game. That is kind of crazy. 6 guys over 15. Like, this is the playoff rotation. It's stacked, man. This team is stacked head to toe. There's no reason for us not to win it all. Round 1 against the San Antonio Spurs, we pull off the sweep. Like, Shaedon Sharpe has been developing for us, which is just amazing to see, and he's like our 6th or 7th man. Dyson Daniels averaged 27 points in round 1. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this team has to win it all. If we lose to Golden State, I would cry. We beat them in 5. Giannis averaged 27, 10, and 8 in that series. Now we have Utah in the conference finals. Matas Buzelis, Isaiah Collier, Bryce Sensabaugh, Jarius Walker Kessler. It's a great young team, but I do think it's a little bit away, probably a year or 2. So can we beat them and go to the NBA Finals? Yes, we can. We win in 5, and Giannis is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, going up against the Cavs, who had Evan Mobley as the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, Giannis Western Conference Finals MVP, excuse me. And they've just been like a goated team in this video. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win though. Game 3, we lose. Game 4, we win. And it looks like we're going to be going to a Game 6 because we are getting blown out of our own building. Damn, we had a chance to win the finals at home. Let's just not blow a 3-1 lead, okay? Let's not let them force a Game 7, and we're blowing them out in their building. You'll love to see it. But yeah, this team top to bottom just stacked. Like, you have Anthony Simons, and if you don't want to use him, oh, you just have Shaedon Sharpe as well. Like, at the small forward position, you have Franz Wagner, excuse me. Wow, just couldn't say that. And then you have Brandon Miller coming off the bench. Dyson Daniels as your point guard is a great option as well, as he's going to get his own rebound. Oh, no, you can't forget Giannis as well. Friggin' Giannis is on this team. Pull up Anthony Simons. He's hitting that. Oh, he's too good. Oh, okay. Evan Mobley just posterizes Brandon Miller there. Franz is 22 points. Dyson Daniels with 14 rebounds here in Game 6. What a performance. Kick that out to Anthony Simons. Oh, what a pass from Daniels. And that's money. Simons is 26. 13 in the 4th quarter alone. Garland takes a 3, no good. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Out to, I think that's Zaire Williams, no good. Daniels with the rebound. His 15th of the night. A 15-15 game for our point guard. Simons getting inside. He gets to the line. And the Portland Trailblazers have won the NBA championship. Let's freaking go, man. Nick Nurse leading the way. Like, this is one of my best rebuilds, I think. Like, just as a fun team. I would have liked to have kept Jalen Suggs throughout this as well, but obviously it was either Jalen Suggs or Giannis, and that's obviously a no-brainer. And I assume Giannis is going to be your finals MVP. Yep, he gets his 2nd of his career. Let's freaking go, man. So I hope you guys did enjoy the Portland Trailblazers rebuild. This one was super fun. Let me know down below, do you think that the Blazers should trade Dame this offseason? Maybe which team you think should try to acquire Dame? Drop a like if you guys did enjoy the video. My free newsletter is in the description, as well as my NFL channel, my podcast. I'm going to have an episode coming out soon. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in this video. It's about to be my MLB opening day predictions with Giraffe Neck Mark, as well as some NBA talk from me as well in there. And then you also have my Twitter, my TikTok, and my NBA talk channel down below. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.